I'm Rhonda Morrison, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to make for you earthquake cake. And it's a cake from my hometown. I first discovered it in Sulphur, Louisiana. And I've been making it ever since for all kinds of festivities and parties that I've thrown because you're cooking all day. So you need something simple and impressive for your guests. So first I'm starting out with an 11 by 13 well-greased pan. I'm going to put a cup to a cup and a half of coconut on the bottom. We're going to start making a crust is what we're going to do with this coconut. All over the bottom. It already smells like an almond joy. And you sprinkle it down there, get it nice and coated. Yay. And then I'm taking 2 cups of chopped pecans. Now I'm going to sprinkle that all over the bottom. On top of that coconut, you wouldn't believe the deliciousness that this makes in a crust. So a little more. 2 hands are better than 1. Just sprinkle it all in there. Looking good. Get my base down. All right. There we go, and we're done. And then over here, I've already pre-mixed a box cake mix according to the directions on the box. Now, my mama always told me, if you ain't using one of them moist cake mixes, add another egg. It actually makes the cake moister. And as you can see, this one's gonna bake for a while. It's baking for 45 to 50 minutes, so we want a moist cake. Today, I'm going to use devil's food, and it's also good with German chocolate, but we're spring and summer. So I want to do devil's food just because it's a little lighter. The texture is a little better for spring and summer. I've made this at 4th of July in Texas. Let me tell y'all, that's hot. So with the devil's food, it went like gangbusters. And I'm using this 13 by 11 pan instead of a 9 by 11 pan because in an earthquake cake, you essentially make the frosting inside the cake, and it comes up and it makes every piece delicious. You just let it cool, cut it, and serve it. You don't have to frost the cake. It's genius. So here we go. Dollop that in there. I'm going to give it a little spread just to coat it evenly all the way across. It's well greased. We're all right. Down and around and on top of all that luscious coconut and scrumptious pecans. I live in a neighborhood called Pecan Grove. I'm no stranger to pecans. All right. Now in this bowl, I'm going to start mixing my wet ingredients for my frosting. I got my Philadelphia cream cheese. I am using a lower fat today. You can go full fat, but I'm using this devil's food. It's a little lighter, but I really don't find that the Nuffachel has any difference in taste from the full fat cream cheese. You know, the leaded and the unleaded, like I like to describe my coffee. Instead of caffeinated and uncaffeinated, it's leaded and unleaded. That's how I describe my cream cheese too. And so we're going to just put this 8-ounce block of cream cheese in there. I have 1 stick of softened butter, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and I'm going to start mixing all that up. Get that all mixed together. This is why you want your cream cheese and your butter to sit out for a little while, get up to room temperature, so it works better together. Then I've got 16 ounces of powdered sugar, and I'm just going to add that a little bit at a time. This gets a little sticky. And I'm going to keep on incorporating all this together. Ooh, it already smells like heaven. And whenever I'm done, I can taste the sugar in the air. when I'm done with this, I'll come back and show you how I put it together with my cake.
No.
All right, I think we just about got it all incorporated here, all mixed together. You want to look at that creamy goodness? Just all in there. Oops. There we go. Now I'm going to take out my beaters. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to let my kids lick the beaters. It's just what you do when you're a mama. So here I go. I'm going to show you how to frost this cake. You take a spoonful of this frosting and you're going to just dollop it on top. Now what's going to happen is this cake is going to bake around each dollop. Beautiful. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be good. And every earthquake cake is like a little piece of art because they all take on a little character of their own. Put a little there, a little there. And now I think we're just about ready to go. I got all my cream cheese frosting mixture in there. I have a preheated 350 degree oven. I'm going to stick this cake in there for 45 to 50 minutes. That's why a moist cake mix is the best choice for this recipe. Without a moist cake, it'll dry out on you. And nobody wants a dry cake. Earthquake, hurricane, any kind of cake. Ooh, hurricane cake. I might invent that next. All right, there it goes. And I'll see you back after it's cooled. I'll cut you a piece. I know you can't eat it from where you are, but maybe you'll take on the idea of cooking up one of these for yourself. All right, see you back in a bit. All right, we're back. I already fed my family dinner, gave them some steaks, and the perfect follow-up to that is this earthquake cake. It's been sitting on my counter cooling. I took it out after 45 minutes and out of the 350 degree oven. And doesn't it look awesome? It just reminds me of Hawaii, walking around those volcanoes over there, the bottoms. They were cratered up like this with the lava rocks. It was just gorgeous. So let me cut this. And we're going to get us a piece through the nuts and all that goodness. And as you can see, it climbed up on the side. It almost went over in my oven, but not quite. So it stayed smelling delicious the entire time. Okay, as you can see, I'm not shy. I'm taking a good hearty piece for myself. You can top this with some powdered sugar. Just get a little duster and powdered sugar on top of that. And then a little mint leaf on the side. Oh, I gotta do it. It's so good. And this is fabulous at parties. So easy, one-step baking. You get it all done, one pan. Don't have to frost it because the frosting's already in there. Let's give it a taste. People love me, and I'm convinced. It ain't because of me, it's because of the things I can do in the kitchen. Please come back and watch my next video. I've had so much fun sharing this earthquake cake to you. It's near and dear to my heart. And happy Philadelphia, Real Women of Philadelphia cooking, y'all. Just keep coming back, keep cooking, and let's go for it.